Wait, is Xander DiMera actually going to be the one to completely destroy Gabi Hernandez's life? And hold on a second. Are Paulina Price and Lexie Carver about to have the most explosive, earth-shattering showdown of the decade over Abe Carver? You guys, I am shaking right now. Welcome back to the channel, my fellow Days of Our Lives addicts. Today is an absolutely beautiful day to talk soap drama. I've got some massive landscape shifting Salem drama to unpack today, so if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, grab a massive cup of coffee, and let's get into it. Let's be real for a second. The moment Days of Our Lives fans have been waiting for is finally happening on the May 21st episode. Lexie Carver and Paulina Price are coming face to face. Sneak peek photos show both women looking incredibly stern, and honestly, the stakes could not be higher for this family. Abe Carver has been struggling to make a decision between his two wives, and the tension is reaching an absolute boiling point. The spoilers reveal that Paulina actually tells Abe she is moving out! Meanwhile, Theo Carver is aggressively pushing Abe to make a choice while having an intensely emotional reunion with his mom at the hospital, giving her a massive hug. I have to say, the writers are absolutely delivering with this storyline, and the actresses are killing it. Jack A. Harry is giving the performance of her life as Paulina, and Nikki Crawford is stepping into the iconic role of Lexie flawlessly. But I am fiercely taking Paulina's side here. I honestly believe Abe is treating Paulina like absolute garbage right now. Let's rewind the clock and look at the history. When Abe got shot, when he had amnesia, when he was kidnapped and held hostage by that crazy nurse Whitley, who was there? Paulina. She stood by him through the darkest, most terrifying moments of his recent life. She fought for him when his own mind was gone. And now, just because E.J. DiMera played God and resurrected Lexie from the dead after 14 years, Abe is suddenly tossing Paulina to the side? Are you kidding me? This is a classic soap opera trope, but it infuriates me. I know Lexie is a legacy character, and I know the fans love her. But let's not forget that Lexie is a DiMera. She brings chaos, she brings Stefano's toxic legacy, and she brings endless drama. I think it is completely unfair of Abe to string Paulina along while he plays house with a woman who has been dead for over a decade. And Theo? Don't even get me started on Theo right now. He is pushing his dad to choose Lexie, completely ignoring the fact that Paulina has been a wonderful, supportive stepmother figure to him. I understand Theo's autism makes him crave stability, and losing his mother in 2012 to the toxic gases in the DiMera tunnels deeply traumatized him. But you cannot just erase the last decade of character development because a DiMera science experiment worked. Abe and Lexie's original love story was groundbreaking, but times have changed. Abe needs to step up, be a man, and honor the vows he made to Paulina. Moving on to my absolute favorite scoop of the week. Anna DiMera pays a visit to Philip Kiriakis at his Titan office, and she drops a nuclear bomb. The sneak peek photos show Philip looking completely shocked, and then later, he is absolutely furious in the Horton Town Square. All signs point to Anna spilling the beans that Gabi Hernandez double-crossed Philip on the DiMera merger. Later, Gabi tries to plant a kiss on Philip, and he confronts her with his hands on his hips, demanding answers. Meanwhile, Tony DiMera and Anna have a massive fight at the mansion because Tony is livid that Anna ratted them out. I was stunned. Completely stunned. But also, I am cheering at my screen. Leanne Hunley, as Anna DiMera, is the undisputed queen of Salem. She is the only person in that town with a working moral compass and the guts to call out the nonsense. I think it is brilliant that the writers are using Anna to blow up Gabi's life. And let's brutally drag Gabi for a minute, because she deserves it. I am so sick of Gabi thinking she can outsmart everyone in the corporate world. She has been playing Philip for months, secretly aligning with Tony to sabotage Titan, and she honestly thought she would get away with it. Gabi's greed is her biggest fatal flaw. Look at her history. From her Nick Fallon days to going to prison, to fighting for Stefan's shares, she never learns a single lesson. Cherie Jimenez is playing the corporate villain perfectly, but Gabi deserves this epic downfall. Philip, played brilliantly by Jean-Paul Lavoisier, needs to kick her to the curb permanently. He is a Kiriakis. Victor Kiriakis would be rolling in his grave if he saw Philip letting Hernandez play him like a fiddle. Imagine Victor's portrait staring down at Philip right now, just judging him for being so gullible. Kate Roberts is gonna have a field day when she finds out her son was betrayed by Gabi. Tony also deserves Anna's wrath. Thal Penglis and Leanne Hunley have the best chemistry on daytime television, but Tony was an absolute fool to trust Gabi in the first place. Anna saw right through the DiMera facade, and she did exactly what needed to be done. Gabi is about to lose her man, her power, and her dignity, all in one Sweeps Month episode. And then we have the absolute mess that is Xander Cook. The spoilers reveal Xander hops back into bed with Gwen Rizchek at the Salem Inn, but their hookup is hilariously interrupted when water comes flooding down from the ceiling. But wait, there's more. Xander also shares an intimate moment with Kristen DiMera, where she pulls him close and plants a massive kiss on him. What on earth are the writers doing to Xander? Paul Telfer is an incredible actor, but they are turning Xander into the town gigolo. I honestly believe Xander is completely regressing as a character. He is so obsessed with his jealousy over Sarah Horton and Brady Black that he is throwing his entire life away. First, he's hooking up with Gwen. Emily O'Brien is fantastic, but Gwen and Xander are incredibly toxic. They bring out the absolute worst, most chaotic traits in each other. And the flooding ceiling, that is classic soap opera camp, and I love it. It is the perfect visual metaphor for Xander's sinking life. Remember when Xander first came to town as this ruthless, untouchable mercenary? Now he is literally getting rained on in a cheap motel room while juggling two of the most toxic women in Salem. It is a complete character assassination, if you ask me. But the Kristen kiss? Oh, I am terrified. Kristen is actively trying to seduce Xander into assassinating E.J. DiMera. Stacey Hyduck plays unhinged better than anyone in daytime history, and Kristen is currently operating on pure, vengeful adrenaline. If you ask me, Xander is playing with fire. If he actually agrees to kill EJ, he will lose any chance of being a father to baby Victoria. Has he learned nothing from his days as Victor's hitman? He spent years trying to redeem himself, and now he's letting Kristen manipulate him with a kiss? Wake up, Xander. Kristen doesn't care about you. She only cares about destroying EJ. Finally, let's talk about the DiMera mansion chaos. EJ and Tony have an unpleasant chat while EJ and Kristen spar yet again. Their hatred is off the charts. EJ is also caught off guard when he walks into the mansion, maybe catching Kristen snooping where she shouldn't be. Dan Foy-Regal is absolutely owning the role of EJ right now. He is arrogant, he is ruthless, and he is completely blind to the fact that Kristen is plotting his murder. The sibling rivalry between EJ and Kristen is giving me classic Stefano-era vibes. The legacy of the Phoenix is literally tearing these siblings apart. Plus, Julie Williams and Gabi run into each other in the square for a fiery showdown. Susan Seaforth Hayes is a daytime legend, and anytime she gets to verbally destroy Gabi, I am here for it. Julie has been the matriarch protecting the Horton legacy for decades. She remembers every single time Gabi has disrespected her family. Seeing Gabi's life crumble with Philip while Julie gets the last laugh is going to be television perfection. So I have to ask you guys, whose side are you on in the Ultimate Wife Showdown? Are you Team Paulina or Team Lexie? And do you think Philip will actually forgive Gabi, or is she done for good? Let me know your wild predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on all things Salem. See you next time.